Yeah. You do. Oi! Oi!
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
By like rivers flowing into one. All I feel is rain. I'm just waiting on tomorrow today. Song, even though they're gone and their shadows right in the other side, and all I feel is rain, 'cause I'm seeing this whole world turn again, and all I feel is rain, and I'm just waiting on tomorrow.
Anyway, welcome to log 8. It's a horrible day, as you can see, but we're going to the D-Day tunnels. Basically, what it is we've got a group of old ladies. Is that old gentlemen as well?
I don't know. I think there's mainly old women, I think.
Yeah. Basically, they worked in the D-Day tunnels and South Southwick.
Fort Southwick.
Fort Southwick, yeah. And we're going to go down there and meet them and get their stories. I hope they like being on film anyway, so it's going to be interesting. Still in there? Where's Max now?
Alright.
It's alright, get past me.
I know. And we have to do that. We did 24 on, 24 off.
Yeah.
24 on, 48 off. So we weren't allowed to, yeah.
No. So we've been here 11 years.
So what was your job here then?
We were radio operators in the comms then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Communicating with all. We used to communicate with the fleet as it was in like our area.
Yeah.
And we used to communicate with them and also on anything with the fleet. Whatever ship it was,
Yeah.
this would be the main communication centre when they were within range.
So what year was this?
I was here 72 till 74.
74. So it was still up and running for quite, you know, to...
A long time after that. But we all moved on to different places, other continents around the world.
Right. Oh.
This was more like our first one. It's like our training centre.
So she kind of like travelled a lot.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, but is this the first time you've been in it since you worked here?
Yes.
And it's...
That's it, go left, ladies, at the bottom there.
So I suppose you never saw this back in the day. No, that's what it's like. Oh my God.
Well, there's a story that some of the corridors hadn't got the steel bars in. Because when they decommissioned the place, the company got brought in to remove everything that was out. Then they started chopping the steel girders and supporting because they shouldn't have touched it. No. So it's straight across the tunnels,
God, you know, I never thought I'd ever be down here again. I know.
Go straight across, ladies.
Recognise
Get
these.
straight across.
I'll stop to do. In a horror movies, it's like what's going to come out with these.
We do get quite a lot of people using it for film sets down there. The latest lot that we've had down there, I've been down there for the last couple of weeks.
Look at that, Richard. A couple of weeks ago they were filming. Second film here.
Really?
Yeah.
It was 3 or 4 different sets.
Yeah.
See how high this one is. It's like the other end.
What they're the same, I think.
When did you come to
That's all right. So what was this then when you were in here? What was this used for?
Communication centre.
Yeah, because this in the Second World War was where the map room was.
Right.
So I don't know what it was back in the 70s.
I don't, it was either the comms room,
Yeah.
possibly. In fact, we only used the comms room, the toilets, the galley, and they had a switchboard room as well. Those are the only rooms we used. We didn't actually access anything else. There was no lighting anywhere else.
Yeah.
So we only went in the tunnel bits.
Which stairs did you come in? Because there's stairs that way and there's stairs the other way.
We only knew about one set of stairs, and we came in like as if we were coming down a police box, a very small shed. We walked in through it and straight down the stairs.
Oh, that might be the other one.
Well, it's not circular, it's square like that. And it looks to, I always thought there was, you know, when you can look down and you can see there's nothing. There was areas like this where it was dropped down.
Oh,
there was nothing underneath it, as if there had at one time been rooms.
Right.
But when we were there, they'd taken all that out.
So really, they're practically half closing the place down by then, you know, and...
Oh, it was cavernous, but we only had certain areas that we used because we were down here for work, and what it was is when you came down, you logged onto your station, and you didn't really leave unless you went to the loo, you went for food, you didn't have any breaks, you know, we did an 8-hour shift, and if you had anything, they would bring it to you.
Oh, right.
So there was a big comms room, which was on the right-hand side. Like
Oh, they're that way, the
there was a corridor to it. It was straight off the main corridor.
You see, you've got steps down that end,
Yeah.
and I think you've got steps down this end, didn't you? Yeah.
Well, it would be this. If we came to the steps, we could then tell you exactly where everything was.
Right, okay,
Because
well-
they used to keep as well. We used to walk down the tunnels, and they used to have some like little camp beds. And the guys at night used to come down and get the camp beds because if we could, we'd go asleep. You know, if it was quiet, so we on the night shift.
Yeah.
In the day, it was a hub of activity, but at night it
You did have beds on the side of these things.
Yeah.
See,
We used to come and take them.
We used to go down there, Judy, wasn't that first one, because it was quite a walk down, and one side was the concern.
Yes. And the other side was the
And the galley was...
Yeah.
So your other set of stairs on that side.
I always had a feeling that they were over that side on the right, and I thought we came straight down the corridor, just a long corridor. We went off that way, and
we went off the other.
just down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, you know how these all like this, the tunnels, the rooms we were in actually had proper walls.
Yes.
It made them look like a building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proper brick.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Oh my God. Well, we always used to joke about Jenny being dead down here.
Yeah.
But something happened and we don't know what happened to her, but she was one of the jealous that did the mushroom.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's what we heard.
This lady used to say that, was it in the galley? In the galley? Do you remember that?
Sorry,
Do you remember in the galley the bread would be opened and turned upside down and the eggs would be smashed? No, I don't remember that. Don't you remember that? Yeah. The eggs used to be smashed on the floor and the bread used to turn upside down.
We've had a lot of activity in the galley.
Yeah.
They've got in there. I don't know if it's still there, but oh yeah, we'll have that.
Anything gets here, they go,
Yeah.
you know.
Everyone's gone quiet.
Hopefully the one that's next. It's amazing.
Right, so we want to go 56 this way.
One night, we didn't like going into the toilets, the ladies' toilets on our own.
Yeah.
Her and I were always on nights because she had to come on nights with me to keep me awake. So I was always falling asleep. And one of us would take it in turns to wait outside the door. If they come back, I got the other one went in for a wee.
Yeah.
And this one night, you were in having a wee, weren't you? I was still outside, and she was saying to me, "Are you still out there?" And I'm going, "Yeah, I'm still here. Don't worry, I'm still here." And she went, "Well, who's walked in?" I said, "Nobody walked in." I said, "I've been stood here all the time." But then the footsteps weren't there, and the taps got switched on.
Taps got switched
We've had a lot down there, haven't we? Down them toilets.
I had a camera in that corner here, facing across here, and we all came back and we stood in a circle. And the row was something hitting the floor.
Yeah.
It sounded like one of our cases. Nothing hit the floor.
If you get an old cassette case and go like that in here, that's what it was. But we were all standing where we are now, and we've got full cameras going, and it's nothing.
And I had a camera in that corner one day, and I had an orb come up from here. Alan was down the tunnel doing the east camera. I was just finished setting that one up, didn't I?
Yeah.
And this orb came right up to the camera, and the camera bugged out for a second, and it all disappeared. It's not as if somebody went up and had a look at it, like that, you know.
It's either very mischievous or very angry, whatever it is. But I would have said more mischievous and perhaps in a not a very nice way.
See, the trouble is, you don't know what was here. This Portsmouth Hill's got a lot of history. Even before this was dug out. So what are you disturbing when you dig it out?
Do you remember that? Somebody said that there was a wren during the war that hung herself down here.
Yeah, I heard that too. But I never knew whether it was
We've had a lady.
Scream.
We've heard a scream.
We've got it loads of times.
We've got it loads of times.
I had a camera over there where Richards was, right, when we first started doing this. We went out to the main entrance because we leave the cameras rolling for a few hours and all that on their own. And I've got a lady scream, like down in the tunnels going, "Ah!" like that. And a man's voice on the camera going, "Get out." And no one was in here. So...
all the time when I was at Portsmouth, I don't know if you didn't share a room with me, but I had to sleep with the light on, and I've never had it before, but I used to be woken up in the night by a lady.
What, here?
Not in here, no, it was in the Victoria Barracks, which is now called Nelson Barracks.
Oh, right, yeah.
On the top floor, and my room, and other people saw her as well. And it was a lady, a blonde-haired lady, tall, very hollow cheeks, but a full picture, and she used to wake me up like that. And I always thought it was a wren coming to tell me I'd slept in or something. She didn't do anything, she just looked at me like that. But it was very, very odd, and it never happened after I left here. But I mean, I did actually see the doctor about it because it was worrying me, because I couldn't sleep with the light off. If I ever had a light off, the apparition came.
Yeah, these.
No, we don't go down there, Lynette, not even in twos.
No.
Yeah.
Toilets.
The toilet block was almost to the end of the...
Yeah, it's further down there.
I've been in this room here. It's quite a big room. I think it's a washroom, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it seems like that.
We've had noises in there.
Wow.
You come back here, well, wouldn't you?
What happened to all the old hammocks on the chains that...
They're gone years ago.
Did they just rot?
Yeah, they rotted, or they took them out and scrapped them, or something like that. Because when we first come in here, the old air ducts was everywhere, but they, on the side of the walls. But he started taking them off because they started rotting, falling off anyway.
Yeah.
And they, for health and safety reasons, I think they took them out. I expect that the old air installation was still working when you were in here. It was noisy, wasn't it? That?
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently people told me, I heard a story that sometimes it used to get stuck. And they used to have to, when they first turned it on, they had to bang it to get it going.
Right, maybe, I don't know.
So this is...
You haven't written on any of these doors, have you?
Somebody's told us, I daren't come down, I'm ever so sorry, but there's something about Napoleon, when Napoleon...
The doors are here, but...
It was a lot written on these, but it's been painted over.
Well, something rude about when Napoleon found his something or other. And Henry wanted to know if it was still an inscription.
It's also got the centre pages of Mayfair, Belinda Arkwright.
Yeah, in the men's
is it?
Don't ask why it's in the
One in the
men's toilets, we
cubicle.
don't know. But,
I think that's the one we get activity in. It's number 7, isn't it?
Well, them other set of toilets.
Is it number 7?
Hang on, which way around
well,
are
I
we there?
felt it in a few places. Have you, as we've walked around? Felt the...
107 is the ladies'
You had your
toilet.
hair
Yeah.
cut forward one night.
And then you've got...
Oh my God, yes, somebody come in and doing that on my head. Yes, I did.
Because what we did, we counted the cubicles.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Let's count the cubicles down there, Neil. See.
99, it says 99 was the ratings one.
Yeah.
72.
On there, in the doors, it says officers.
It's,
The far one hasn't got cubicles in, but it's only got one. That was the ladies' one.
yeah. This one, number 7. Hang on, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this has got writing on it. Young man from... See, I don't know how long ago this was started. Trouble is, some of it can, because I'm watching this bloke on YouTube, some of it looks like it's written yesterday.
Yeah.
But it was done in 1930 or something like that.
You go to the ones down there, it's all about Henry the Hughes and the cop.
Oh, right.
This is officers. Yeah, this was the officers' block. But on the map here, it says it was ratings, but the doors say different.
Well, there was never any officers down. They had a much better idea of staying up there. They didn't come down here. In fact, I never ever saw an officer down here.
Yeah, it's number 7, isn't it?
It's number 7.
Yeah, remember? When we had all that activity, didn't we?
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some writing here, lady.
What is it? Does it say something about Napoleon? Something
I don't
rude?
know.
When Napoleon...
Whether it's new or not, I don't know. Was he?
And that's this sort of kind of thing.
Yeah,
You remember it?
yeah,
Or somebody written it about him.
yeah.
Which
I used
one's
to be
that?
engaged to him.
Which one's that? That one.
Yeah.
That one there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Because the gents are around the corner there.
Well, Hillary will know which cubicle, so we're going to have to ask her.
This number 7, we've had a lot of activity in.
Yeah.
Is Jen still alive, do we know?
Yes.
Is he? Have you heard from him, Lynn?
Oh, it can't be him then.
Yes. That's a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
No, it must be less than that because I did say to him we were coming down
Oh, I'd
here.
love to have seen him.
He ended up owning a tattoo parlour
Oh, I could imagine him doing that.
and he's virtually got like a full bodysuit jobby now.
Let me write another one on there. There was a young man from Birmingham who opened a tattoo parlour, I don't know. Ode to Ginge. Oh.
Yeah.
When we come down, we generally put a couple in each thing, and then we do our bit, like, you know, we always get something.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, Hilary knows which door it was on, and she'll be able to point you to it. But there's something about where Bonaparte, something very crude, but I never saw it. Because
So what's the actual year you were here?
72, 73, 74.
So you were here
Because
for good 3
all
years.
kind of, we weren't all here exactly at the same time. We kind of,
Oh, right.
you know, Wren's coming
So
home.
what you do this every year? Get
It's the first time
together?
we've ever done
40th.
it. We haven't met one another since.
Or spoken for 40 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So what are you calling yourselves then when you're going on this? You know.
What did
I've got to have something for the film, you know.
Well, I'll think of something and we'll let you know.
Well, you must have you must have a number here, or you know what you had, or.
That's what was going on the film.
Yeah,
So
remember
camera
all
bit
these.
here, didn't we? Yeah.
Well, no, in that room over there.
Yeah, well, in that
You're
room.
coming out, yeah.
But that was what was being banged. We never heard it. It's only on the camera,
Oh my God.
you know.
Yeah, Hilary will be able to tell you exactly which cubicle because she said she wanted to know if it was still there.
Number 7, say so. It's called number 7 to us.
Thank you ever so much for spending time with us. This is we've really absolutely
Insight as well.
Yeah, because it gives us a lot of.